Hey guys, so a lot of the success on this particular channel is going to revolve around me providing resources to you guys that you can seek out for free. Okay, it's free, and a lot of the value when you guys are sitting down watching my particular message a couple times a week is to really listen to what I'm talking about and kind of take a step back. I'm not trying to sell you guys a thing, okay? For you guys that have been with me from the beginning, you know how sincere I am about this. Independent Investor Channel is really all about fighting the system. It's all about saving individuals money. And by doing that, we can empower individuals one investor at a time. I've said that since the beginning of my starting of the Independent Investor Channel. And this topic is infinite. It's a topic that I love. It's a topic that I can speak about indefinitely. And this channel's not going anywhere. I could care less. I could have 50 subscribers. I could have 50,000 subscribers. My message is going to be the same. And we have so much information to cover over the course and evolution of this channel. It's an infinite topic. It's an infinite topic. And there's always going to be folks that are coming into the program as a new investor, or I've got guys kind of in that preliminary, you know, asking the why and setting up their own personal budgets and identifying their inflows and outflows and setting up, you know, their core fund or their savings fund or rainy day fund. And then I've got folks that have been investing for years, and they're starting to get into some of those more advanced techniques, okay? But just keep in mind, you can't do it all at the same time. You can't. A lot of the success here is to kind of identify what phase you guys are currently in and really work as hard as you can to get to the next stage of your evolution. I never stop working and evolving in my investment career, never. And a lot of the value on this particular channel is I can show you some really, really interesting techniques within your guys' personal trading platforms. That's really going to be your home run, okay? It's really going to be your place to seek out information. A lot of people are asking me a lot of questions about, should I buy this stock or should I buy that stock or this and that and whatever else. Guys, you can go into your trading platforms and really find out a ton of information. You can read all kinds of analyst report. You can find out all kinds of different vetting criteria. You can find top-rated stocks, stock picks, this and that. It's all really on your trading platform. I don't mind you guys asking me the questions. I really don't. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you guys into my particular Merrill Edge platform. And we're going to do more and more of this to where I can actually show you on the screen and kind of walk you through. Now, keep in mind, this is going to be my personal account. This is going to be my personal watch list, which is just one of the many resources that I'm going to show you guys that if you pay particular attention to, you can kind of get into your own trading platforms. And if you want to plagiarize my information, go ahead. It's yours. You can have it. It's free of charge. Build your watch lists out so you can start to identify, you know, your Dow Jones Industrials 30 and where those fall within your particular sector breakdowns. And you can start to build these watch lists. Costs you nothing to do. All it does is cost you a little bit of time and a little bit of willingness to start organizing this information so it's quickly referenceable and it's quickly deployable when you're looking through and you're sifting through your stock picks within your watch list, guys. So please enjoy. I'm going to click over and kind of show you guys where I'm at in my particular watch list and show you exactly how I have my watch list built out. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, guys, cool. So this is this actually allows me to kind of walk you through, you know, one of the tools on my particular brokerage house. Everybody who tunes into my channel kind of knows that I work with Merrill Edge, but this is going to be pretty standard throughout all your platforms. It's just going to be in a little bit different, a different aesthetic approach to this. So this is going to be talking about watch lists. I'm going to kind of run you through my particular watch list. What you guys are looking at here is actually a screenshot from my particular brokerage house, which is Merrill Edge. I've got a drop down here that identifies all the different watch lists. It's pretty easy. Now, if I add a stock from anywhere within the platform, it's going to ask me to add it to any one of my watch lists. But these here, these are actually the the different watch list names that I have, and you have a way, when you start out brand new and you just open this account, these subheadings are not populated. You got to go in here and you got to build these. And I've done YouTube videos talking about the importance. So you could do this any number of ways. I do it by sector. I do it by sector for a very, very good reason. You guys can do it however you want, but if you can kind of see here, starting with communication services, this is kind of how I break it down. So if I go ahead and click into this particular watch list, it's going to go ahead and it's going to bring up all of the stock picks that I've got under communication services here. I've got my AT&T, my Vodafone, T-Mobile US, Verizon, DirecTV, Comcast. AMT is actually financial services, so sorry about that. But just for purposes, I can actually trade from my watch list. But really, I have my watch list for the sole purpose of organizing. That's it. I really should have Sprint in here as well, because it is a stock that I kind of cover. But if I go up here, you can see here that I can click into any one of these different. So I click into technology, and that's one of my bigger watch lists. It takes a little while to come up. I believe there's a stock limit on how many of these you can actually drop into this watch list. But very useful tool in case I'm looking to get exposure to the technology sector. I can just pull up my watch list and I can comb through my list of stocks. Here it goes. So we got Apple. Anytime that there's any type of change here, here's an earning estimates change. Anytime they beat or miss the earnings, that's going to come up. Guys, this is all free of charge, and this is kind of why I'm talking to you about just knowing some of these resources. And you don't have to know what a sector is. You don't have to know what a watch list is. If you just watch kind of what I'm doing here, you can kind of say, what makes sense to me? Ryan does it in this way. He does it by sector. It might make more sense to me by doing it like blue chip stocks or high dividend payers. And I do have some specific watch lists like this, but for the most part, I've got it broken down actually by sector. So this is the first 10 within this watch list. I actually have 50 stocks in the technology sector. If you kind of look through here, of course, all the best stocks, Apple, Accenture, Adobe, etc., Amazon, Avago, Broadcom, Alibaba, Checkpoint Softwares, and so on. I've got CRM, Salesforce, Cisco. It gives me a little bit of a star here next to the holding. This is actually indicative of holdings that I actually have. That was a good day right there, by the way. The day's change went up 2.5% on that particular stock pick after Apple reported their earnings. But this is a really, really nice tool, very well organized. Facebook, I hover over it. It gives me my charts right there. It gives me my Tethys price. That's a specific tool within Merrill Edge that I really like, and I'll go over that at another time, guys. But just wanted to kind of show you, what a watch list is, what it looks like within. Oh, that was a good day for Qualcomm. You betcha. Made a killer profit on Qualcomm. You guys will notice that on one of my stock picks that I recommended, Qualcomm. I went ahead and took the profit out of that stock after one day. Made $550. What can I say? And take that 13% profit every day after one day. So you kind of come up here to this drop down, and I've got energy names, materials. This is all my sector breakdown, and then you can kind of see some of these other subheadings here. Some of my best dividend plays. Financial services in the sector, industrial, consumer discretionary. I've got some precious metal stocks, right? You don't always have to buy the hard commodity. You can actually buy stocks that represent precious commodities or precious metals. Small cap, I got defensive stocks, specialty pharma, insurance, some marijuana stocks that just I cover for interest sake. ETF index funds, and then a speculative, and I just click into the speculative for you guys. This is actually kind of a validation for me. I sometimes look at the speculation to just see how volatile these pink sheet stocks are, and some of these are actually traded on the New York Stock Exchange. But just to see how volatile these stocks are from day to day. Sometimes these guys go up
100, 200, 300% in one given day. And it's really just a reminder to me to stay disciplined, to stay grounded on my stock approach and not get too overzealous. I'll come in here and review these names because just as fast as they can go up, they can go down as well and hurt you and really put a dent in what you're trying to do with your overall financial picture. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this review of the watch list. This is just out of my platform, Merrill Edge. And you guys can go in and look to build those platforms, the watch list within your own respective platforms to kind of make the organization of stocks a little bit more user-friendly when you're looking to categorize and organize your stock picks within your particular platform. Guys, thank you so much.
So we've just come back out of my channel. I hope you guys have kind of enjoyed me showing you guys my specific watch list within my particular platform. I use Merrill Edge, and I enjoy Merrill Edge. I enjoy the brokerage account. That's my particular one. Whichever one you guys use is Fidelity. TD Ameritrade is another one that I really endorse. I've had some of my clients talk to me about Ally. They've got a really good self-directed program as well. But whatever platform you guys work off of, I think it would be very, very beneficial for you guys to get in and get yourself familiar with that platform. Give yourself 10 or 15 or 20 minutes to kind of run yourself through a self-education process. Guys, I'm not sending you to financial college, okay? I'm not sending you to accountant class. What I'm asking you to do is in the comforts of your home, log into your account and start to click through some of those features. And so I hope you guys have kind of enjoyed my breakdown of the watch list. It's just one of many tools that I'm going to make you guys privy to by taking you into my actual account and showing you a lot of the resources that I use in my stock market and specifically my stock decisions that I make. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to the Independent Investor channel. My name is Ryan. If it's your first time viewing the channel, subscribe to the channel. If you enjoyed the content, please share it with anybody out there that you know can benefit from the information that I'm putting across. And leave your comments at the bottom if you guys have any ideas for improvements or if you have ideas of topics that I have not covered in my catalog of videos that I've put forward within the last 6 months. Guys, leave those comments and I'll take those ideas for action for you. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in and good luck in your investment future.